東京ゲームショウ東京ゲームショウ
Welcome to Tokyo Game Show.
Welcome to 東京ゲームショウ
Welcome to the game show.
We're about to learn a little bit more about the next chapter in the series of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Colors, and we've got the creator here. So first of all, how did you come up with the concepts of wisps in this new game?
So at the very basis, before we talk about the Wisp, the project originally started where the dev team wanted this game to become a 100% Sonic game, as in really just focusing on Sonic's high-speed nature and Sonic being the only playable character. And while they want to add like a variety to the gameplay, but just focusing on Sonic, then they came up that it would be probably more natural to have Sonic to power up instead of introducing new characters, and that's how the Wisp power up came along.
So why did you decide not to bring Sonic's friends in and just focus on Sonic this time?
So obviously in the previous Sonic titles, the non-Sonic actions or non-running actions were done by the different characters, the so-called Sonic's friends. The team thought that worked. The audiences, or the Sonic fans in particular, have always wanted a Sonic game that only concentrates on Sonic game. So that's when they thought, well, how can we make a Sonic game also introducing the new actions, but not introducing the characters? And that's the very basis of this new direction in the game.
How do you feel the Nintendo Wii suits the machine suits a Sonic game?
Sega has created Sonic titles for the other platforms such as PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, but this time around they wanted to make a mainstream Sonic title for the Wii. That is because the Sega has had a very big success in Mario and Sonic, and that title in particular has really broadened the audience of the Sonic audience has really expanded through the title. But when you look at the Sonic lineup for the Wii, we haven't had a proper, say, mainstream Sonic title, and they wanted to capitalize on this opportunity, bringing a proper mainstream Sonic title to the people who have found out about playing Sonic games through Mario and Sonic, and this is the answers to those new audiences.
Would he have thought 10 years ago that Sonic would be the most popular on a Nintendo platform?
When you say 10 years ago, obviously Sega was still in the hardware business, meaning that Sonic was a Sega exclusive character. So it was very difficult for him to imagine if it was like 10 years ago. But now he likes to perceive this as a very good opportunity for to have as many gaming fans to experience Sonic through these different platforms.
Sonic is he's turning 20 very soon, and I would just like him to talk a little bit about his experience with Sonic throughout the years and what it feels like to sort of have grown next to Sonic.
So obviously in the past 19 years of Sonic franchise, it obviously started off with a platforming, pure platform experience, but over the years the Sonic has taken very different directions according to the title, such as more focusing on the story, and whereas some other ones are focusing on the other characters doing the other actions. So there's a variety of Sonic titles in 19 years, and that's and this kind of takes him back to why Sonic Color was developed as a pure Sonic action game. He thought that there's a whole lot of variety, and he wanted to take Sonic back into where he originally started, and he liked to take this opportunity to bring Sonic back to the roots, and possibly because next year is the 20th anniversary year, and so on, to see how kind of like to bring back the magic to original titles and take the franchise to the next step from this title.
Is there anything specifically about this title that you feel harkens to those old days and those glory days that you'd like to mention?
まさにそのプラットフォームアクション。
It would have to be the platform action side of Sonic game. Sonic has started off as a platforming game, and while everybody always mentions about his speed, platforming side is a very important feature to Sonic games as well. And so in terms of Sonic Colors, the platforming side is probably what you see as the kind of like the taking in the hints or the magic from the original games. Obviously, the color powers kind of help that feature as well. I mean, they kind of bring in a new layer to the platforming side of the game. So it's not just about the speed; they want to concentrate on the platforming. And speaking on the platforming side, Sonic Colors Wii version has a co-op multiplayer mode, and that part is also it's a co-op co-op platformming game, and that's they believe that they have really executed well a two-player platforming yet high speed in some points, and so the platforming side is one of the emphasis of this game.
So how do you see the next 10 years of Sonic's life? Do you think he will continue to widen out, or what do you think his future? What lies in his future?
そうですね。まあ
10 years from now, it would probably take Sonic to 29th, 30th anniversary. So that's 30 years of history kind of automatically means that there are so many people who would have known Sonic at that time, and not just the age, but also obviously the different demographics. So he would like potentially Sonic to be even more well known to not just the gaming industry but outside of it, such as appearing some other places other than the games, and he likes to have Sonic to become a much bigger character in 10 years time.
Hopefully. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.